Hey everyone, let's do a quick reformer series with the long box. When I teach this segment, I usually do it after a good warm up, a little bit of footwork, some bridging. I'll go into an abdominal series, and then I will have my clients put the long box on and do this fun upper body planking series. So what is the setup? Of course, the long box, handles on, headrest down. I have my foot bar up and I am on the lightest spring I have, which is a yellow on balanced body. If you do not have a yellow, you could always do a medium, which is a blue. Might get a little tricky with the upper body after a while. So basically the lightest one you have, go for it. This is a good one. I love to teach it. I love to do it. And I always say that, right? Every video you see me. Of course, if you like this, give me a thumbs up and, subscribe. All right, let's get started. Okay. The carriage is really light. We already talked about that yellow spring. So we're going to climb on top of the box carefully. Hold on. One foot is going to come on the edge of the carriage, and then a knee is going to go on the box. All right. This front foot is going to go forward. So just make sure you've got enough room for that foot. You can always move that box a little bit more over, but that front foot will go flat and back. My right knee is bent on the box. So even before I grab onto a strap, I'm just going to kind of stand here a second and make sure I'm where I need to be. So my knee is right under my hip, and I'm going to have a slight tuck of my tail the entire time. Here's where I want you to be careful. Lean down and take the right handle with your right hand. Carefully coming on up, and make sure you feel safe. Here we go. Left hand goes on the hip, arm is long. Take your time. Give me an inhale. Exhale, sweep that arm straight back and then forward. You're moving slow and finding your breath. So what I like about this series is it's of course a balance challenge, but you don't feel so unsafe like you're going to topple over because one knee is down on the box. And I am pressing that left side of my leg, my calf, into the box for more support. My fingertips are free on that right side. I'm tucking my tail under, as I said before, and feeling a little bit of stretch in that right hip flexor. No momentum here because you can get that arm back because it's a light spring. We're going to add on. Arm goes forward. As the arm goes back, you're going to hinge at the hip, arm straight back. Slowly up, back to start. Arm goes forward. Inhale. Exhale, back. Okay, just layering on the challenge. Balance. Heavy in that front foot. And use the box. Press that leg into the box. I promise that's going to help. I'm sticking my tail back towards the foot bar and slowly coming on up. No need to rush this. We've got plenty of time here. You can get a bigger range of motion because that spring's so light. On this next one, we're going to hold it back there. Hold it back there. Hold the hinge. I'm going to grab that handle, make a fist, bend the right elbow, and straighten for some tricep presses. Looking slightly ahead of me, keeping that elbow still in space, just bending and straightening that arm. Triceps here. We've got a good bend in that front knee. All right, on this next one, hold that arm absolutely straight. I'm gonna free my fingertips again. That's just a personal preference. Keep that arm back there as you come up and then hinge back. My right arm is dying right now. Do your best to keep it back there. I'm trying my best. I just want 2 more. Yes, we can. 2 more. Last one. Come on. 1 more. Up, forward. Tough. 1 more thing in this arm. Arm's going to go forward. Knuckles face the sides of the room. My arm is not up here. It's down at a diagonal towards the rail. We're going to keep that arm straight if you can and abduct that arm. Take it out to the side and forward. Here's where the light spring is so nice right here because it's just challenging to keep that arm straight. Let's say you don't have a super light spring, 1 blue, limit your range of motion. It's okay, maybe to right there. Few more here. My eye line is forward. Again, tucking my tail under slightly. 2, 1. Arm goes forward. Choke up on the handle with the left hand. So now it's going to be crossed. Right hand goes behind the head. Again, my arm is pointing down towards the rails. Let's get a little bit of rotation. So before I start rotating, I'm going to give a couple facing forward. Let's just get our mojo going. 1 more. All right. Now let's rotate. Back through center. Inhale. Exhale. As I rotate, I'm pressing the side of that left leg even more into the box to facilitate that nice rotation through my left side. Then back to center. If doing this doesn't feel comfortable to you, just keep looking forward. Totally fine. This is your workout. I'm just giving you a little bit of advice. 2. On this next one, hold that elbow bent. Hold it here. Can you twist a little further as the left leg squeezes the box? Twist. It's not that big of a move. It's not this. Although that might look good on the dance floor, we don't need it right now. Twist. 4, 3, 2, 1. Arm goes forward and carefully hang up that strap. Time for a straight arm plank on this box. Remember, the weight is light. If you don't feel comfortable on this super light weight, stop and take it up half a spring. I'm going to stay on the yellow. I'm going to stay on straight arms. Both knees are going to go on the box. Forearms can go on if you're uncomfortable with straight arms. I like to take my hands a couple inches away from the front edge of the box and I wrap my fingertips around the box. Here's how we get into it. Take 1 foot, place it back. All right, here we are. That 1 leg straight, the other leg's on the box. Trust your upper body. Yes, you can do this. Let's go into that plank. Both feet go on the foot bar and hold it here a second. I'm looking at that balanced body sign. My feet are flexed back. Let's take the carriage forward a few inches and back. When I say back, shoulders over wrists. We are not here long. Hold the plank. Stick that booty out as you bend the knees in and out. No need to rush. I'm not going to have you here very long. I'm not that mean. 2, 1, done. 1 knee down, coming on back through center. Done with that wrist bearing. I hate a class where I'm constantly on all fours because I don't care how strong, your wrists, they get tired. Okay, so now we need to go to the other side of that arm series. I'm going to take one foot over here and the other foot over here. So I'm straddling the box because you know what? I want to make sure that box maybe is a little bit more over this way because my right foot's going to be down. So I'm going to make sure I move that box a little bit over against the shoulder rest. Now, left knee's going to be down. Right foot's going to go forward. I'm going to carefully come up and make sure I feel pretty good. I think my knee's under my hip. I'll take this opportunity to pull my pants up. All right, let's do it. I'm going to move my knee a little bit more over, picking up that left strap. Right hand goes on hips. Let's do that single chest expansion. Arm goes back and forward. There are no surprises on this side. Already I'm feeling this in my left hip flexor pretty quickly. Ooh, that's a bad sign because I'm going to be here a while. Don't rush this and don't use momentum. So try and avoid that right there. First of all, it's pretty easy to lose your balance doing that. And second, you don't need to. You can take that arm plenty far back there because you're on that yellow spring. A few more. Let's add the hinge. Arm goes back, hinge, and slowly up. Hinge. I don't care how far you take that arm back there, you do you. Arm comes forward, you rise up. As I hinge, I'm pressing heavy into my right forward foot, sticking my tail out. And hold the arm back there, hold the hinge. I'm going to clasp that handle. Let's bend that elbow and straighten. All right, I'm settling into this hinge. Feeling this in my right hamstring, my glute. But luckily, I'm relaxed right now through my left side. My knee is down. I feel safe. 2, hold the arm long. I'm going to frame my fingertips. Up we go. And back we go. I want 3 more here because this is super hard. Up. I forgot my count. I'm going to do 1 more. That's what happens when you get my age. And up, forward. Ooh. All right, right hand still stays on that hip. Left arm long at the low diagonal. Let's do some abduction. Out and in. finding the breath. I tend to hold my breath even to this day when something gets difficult. And I remind myself, don't do that. Just breathe in and out, Johanna. It's really going to help. One more. Arm forward, choke up. Left hand goes behind your head. Let's take a few, staying forward. Bending that right elbow almost to a 3 on a clock, and then diagonal forward. The strap is crossed. Let's do one more before we add the twist. Here we go. Inhale, exhale. Twist, you're up nice, upright. I'm pausing here a second. I'm not leaning forward, I'm not leaning back. And then center. There's only that waistline twisting. Hips pointed straight ahead. Few more. We'll hold that rotation soon. Let's hold. Hold it here. Twist, twist. So I'm just pointing that right elbow a little more towards the foot bar behind me as I twist, and pressing the side of my right leg into the box. 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back through center. Hang up the handle. Both hands. One more plank on the forearms now. Both knees go on the box. Move the knees back. Your forearms are going to go down. My hands are going to be off the front edge of the box. Just as we got into it before. My right toes are going to go back. Left toes, I don't care what it is. And you're going to hold it here a second. You're looking slightly ahead of you. I'm moving my forearms back a little. And then I'm going to go into that plank now and hold it. Life's better. You're on your forearms. However, it's hard. It's a light spring. Are we ready? Keep those legs long as we plank. And back. Oh, now I'm shaking in both legs. I guess that's a good thing. This is it, guys. We're almost done with this segment. Stay strong. I want 3, 2. All right, this is your last one. And your best. Down. Knee comes down. Come all the way on back in. All 4s on the box. Let's get a cat-cow stretch. The tops of my feet are over my foot bar. Round that spine up to the ceiling. Chest up. Seat up. And round. And one more time for good measure. Back. Neutral. Done. I hope you enjoyed that. I love it. So if I'm teaching a class, I do another series with the yellow on and the box. So I'll do that till almost the end of class, and then we'll switch over and lay down on the reformer and do a few foot straps. So I hope you enjoyed it. And I shall see you soon sometime on the reformer, the mat, chair, or springboard. Have a good day.